know, gonna give y'all a little content, man, on how I've been thinking and what I've been thinking about. A little game. Appreciate all my supporters, man. Thank you, man. We're gonna have to get a lot more, man. Appreciate all y'all, cause most of y'all my friends and people I talk to every day on the daily. So hey, check this out though. I got I just I'm just speaking on how everything's antisocial right now. You know what I mean? Everything is just too tense. We got too much going on. You know what I mean? That's why I put that song on right there. That song is called "Disturbed." It's by us. It was by Disturbed, called "Sounds of Silence." Sounds of Silence. You know what I mean? And he's speaking some real game. And this is like in 19. The song was made in like 1966, but it was remade in 1967 or something like that. But yeah, man, it speaks some real game, man. He was just basically talking about how people talking right now, people just talking and not listening, and people really just talking without talking. They just texting, you know what I mean? Got phones, you got all kind of devices where you can communicate with people right in front of them. You don't even got to say nothing to them. You know, you don't got to hear nothing. You just got to just look at it. You know what I mean? It's making sense. This pandemic has made us socially in depth. You know what I mean? We just the pandemic was supposed to be it's supposed to be social distancing, but it made us socially in depth. We can't even talk to each other. Nobody. Everybody just sit there and just don't. Everybody's scared to react with each other. My boy used to say, "Shake a hand, meet a friend." Now he took away the shake a hand. Now he can't even meet a friend. You're supposed to use your voice to meet a friend. You can't even do that. People don't know how to speak. There's too much tension in the air, man. People need to relax. You know what I mean? This is the way I feel like I can get out to folks right now. Because if you ain't on social media right now, ain't nobody listening. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have to get on there and we're gonna have to put some more game because I'm saying the game is to be told, not sold. I'm gonna tell you that right now. When people can't afford it, they can't afford it, and that's when the violence comes. That's when all the violence happens. You know what I mean? Because we ain't giving no game to these youngsters. We ain't giving no game to these OGs, whoever we need, whatever. You know, because each one teach one. We're gonna be good like that. You know what I mean? Adults, we gotta speak to each other. We gotta speak to each other. If we don't speak to each other and let us know how each other feel, then this shit just brew up. Just keep brewing, man. I'm gonna give y'all a good little few minutes of game as much as I can because I'm kind of nervous. It's my first time doing this, put some content out, and I ain't gonna stop it. I ain't gonna stop the content. I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going, man. But this a trip how this song was made in 1966, and how it was talking about something that was happening then or prior to, you know what I mean, or whatever. Now that's happening right now. Right now, this is happening. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's getting crazy, man. We're getting too divided, man. We're getting too divided. We need to step our game up. We need to realize, you know what I mean, that we all the same, no matter what. You know what I mean? We let the politics get involved with everything and all that, man. That ain't gonna work. We ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? That's a whole nother people, but everybody we dealing with. Nobody should be ashamed to talk to nobody. Only thing a person can say is no, regardless. But you say, okay, you ask somebody a question, they say no, fuck you, fuck them, whatever. It's what it is. You know what I mean? But man, basically, man, we just gotta promote future, man. We gotta grow. We gotta grow. We gotta grow. We gotta grow. You know what I mean? Our kids getting crazy, man. Starting to be a lot of murders and killings because they don't even know how to talk to each other. You know what I mean? All these young people right now, what they do is they just sit around, man, and they look crazy at each other, or they sit there and play video games. I remember when my mom and dad used to make me have to go out and play outside. We used to play outside. Our rule was coming before the street lights came on. Yeah, the being but now shoot, man. You know what I mean? Kids don't even go outside half the time. And then they took away schooling. You know what I mean? And the parents ain't involved. So now our kids is going wild. You know what I mean? That little last few years of school, the kids supposed to get, because school was supposed to be where you got your knowledge and able to be able to talk to people and you know what I mean? That's where you got to be able to mingle and meet people and learn how to talk. You know what I mean? This pandemic took all that away from us. It took the last couple of years of my kids' last school. You know what I mean? They thrived and everything, but still though they lost some social behavior. We don't need to lose their social behavior, and we're not enforcing it in them. You know what I mean? Most kids just get mad. These teenagers, that's our main problem right now, man. You gotta get these teenagers going, man. It's not good right now. It's not good. You know what I mean? Our teenagers, man, they out here killing every day. Every day. You know what I mean? Some people scared to go out, go places. We should be able to go downtown. You can't go downtown no more. Well, some people don't want to go downtown because they're not feeling safe. That was one of the safest places to go. Straight up. I wish I can get some. I wish I can get some comments. You know what I mean? But I gotta get there. You know what I mean? Gotta get there. It'll be all right. But man, as long as we keep on moving forward, man, we learning how to. You know what I mean? I encourage people to talk to each other. That's it. You know what I mean? Especially in the different races and everything. It's starting to get too much tension. Now we look at we go to a place and I remember when we was kids, when we was kids, it used to be the boys on one side and the girls on the other side. And then as soon as somebody crack it off, then we all dancing and stuff. But then there'd be a little bit of tension. It's starting to be like that again, and we adults. As adults, when you go out, you having fun, you shouldn't be scared to mingle and be scared to talk to nobody. Everybody on their phone texting, everybody doing that, man. You need to get rid of them phones. Have social media and get rid of all that, you know what I mean? All that negativity, all that extra, all that. I'm not promoting none of that on this channel. None of that I'm promoting on this channel, man. This channel is gonna be strictly positive content. Strictly positive content, man. Straight, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have multiple people on here, multiple different races, multiple different ethnicities. You know what I mean? This is just gonna be straight game. Straight game right here, man. I ain't promoting no, you know what I mean? I don't even want to promote nobody who trying to do no extra violent raps, you know what I mean? Because that ain't what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Because I didn't let my kids watch videos. You know what I mean? My kids wasn't watching videos like that. I don't like that. I didn't like that kind of behavior. That kind of, you know what I mean? It's making it look good. Now look at this. Now look. We got kids playing with machine guns right now. You know what I mean? Because as soon as somebody says something bad to you, they don't know how to react. They don't know how to react. They can't socialize. You know what I mean? Something we got to do, man. Something we got to do. We all got to come together and make this happen. If I got to do this through social media, man, all y'all like and subscribe, and I love it. I'm going to continue putting out content for you guys. Continue to. The more subjects I have, the more comfortable I feel. I'm just going to put this down. You know what I mean? I don't really. This, bear with me, man. I'm going to make this happen. We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make it happen. I stand to reach a lot of people. Stand to put a lot of my ideals in people's head and promote a lot of positive behavior. I ain't promoting no violent behavior, no negative behavior. I don't want no negativity coming my way. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that coming my way. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all you. That's all you. If you have a problem with something I said or something, that's on you. That's on you. If you got a problem with something I said, I ain't mean to offend nobody, but I'm gonna keep it 100 right here. I mean, anytime I have a controversial subject, I'm gonna have the second side of it. You know what I mean? Or if the third side, if I need it, it's gonna be even, and it's gonna be we're gonna keep it even. You know what I mean? Keep it even. As I learn more and more on this, as I learn more about doing the use these devices, and I get help or whatever, it don't matter. I'm gonna do it regardless. You know what I mean? You do things, you do it on your own. You know what I mean? But see, I know how to socialize. You know what I mean? I know how to get help when I need it or whatever. But I also know how to do things myself. You know what I mean? But I learned how to socialize. That's what it's all about. That's what I'm talking about now. That's all I want to promote now is socializing. So you know what I mean? We got people who got problems with. You know what I mean? We got people who got problems with speech impediments, people who got anxiety problems, people who, you know what I mean, just got all kind of mental health issues, and then you can just give them, you can just say a nice word to them and just change their whole day. You know what I mean? Change their whole day. Because when you wake up in the morning and you going through something bad, the next person don't need that in their life. That ain't got nothing to do with them. What you got had going on at home or at work ain't got nothing to do with them. That's totally your own business. You know what I mean? You're supposed to come with a fresh slate and move it on. You know what I mean? When I wake up and go to work in the morning, if I ain't feeling, I really don't. If I ain't feeling a certain kind of way, I won't go. Especially my attitude. I won't bring my attitude to nobody else because I don't deserve that. You know what I mean? That's usually it. They don't deserve that. Nobody deserves no attitude. You know what I mean? And if you got a problem, or issue, it's always somebody you can talk to. You know what I mean? It's always somebody you can talk to. You know what I mean? We need to stop resorting to violence and stop resorting to anger. You know what I mean? And then some people need to keep being so sensitive. You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna give you the reaction that you want, the reaction that you need, or whatever you feel like you need. That reaction that you get is the reaction that you get. You might, if you push it off, blow it off, you'll get another reaction the next time from the same person. You know what I mean? Just right then, they just want to give you. They don't have to give you what you want to hear. We gotta stop jumping to conclusion, thinking everybody going being hard on you or this or doing that. Man, we gotta start learning how to socialize, man. Get back into the mix. Get back into the mix. Get back to going out. You know what I mean? Now I went to a bar, man. Everybody at the bar on their phone. Ain't nobody dancing, nothing. You know what I mean? Unless you go to like a family function. Other than that, if you go to a public bar, everybody on their phone. You know what I mean? Everybody's scared to come close. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's damaging marriages. This pandemic and damaged marriages and got people scared to go outside. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And all the things, you know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. We got to get back together, man. It's like they devise like the people who are higher up than the people on the ground, man. They taking us down slowly but surely, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to make this no controversial channel or nothing like that, but every subject I get, I'm going to try to stay on. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to keep it subject, and I ain't going to have no set subject. I ain't going to do no activist type stuff. I ain't got none ton of that. I'm just going to, you know what I mean? I'm doing real life issues. You know what I mean? I have no issues with nobody. You know what I mean? As far as what's going on in the world right now, is something that I just want to talk about, promote togetherness and positivity. You know what I mean? That's what it is out here right now. You know what I mean? If it ain't that, I ain't really trying to feel it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to feel it. I'm just trying to keep it moving, keep it positive, and promote some togetherness and try to get some people to come out the house. You know what I mean? Come out the house. We still outside. I stayed outside through the whole pandemic and never had I probably thought it had a little bit, I don't know, but it never took me down. Probably was sick a couple of days or so, but I mean, come on, man. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make me stay in the house and stay away from England. Because every day you never know what day you might need to, you know what I mean? What day you might not wake up. You know what I mean? And you'd have missed a day and a nice event that you can go have, and now you just laying in the house scared to go out. You know what I mean? Then they had you get shots and all this stuff. You know what I mean? You got shots, double shots, boosters. You know what I mean? You still can't socialize. You know what I mean? It's time to wake up, man. We ain't doing nothing but getting older. You know what I mean? Hopefully some of us getting wiser. You know what I mean? Some people ain't getting wiser. Some people just stuck in their own world. That's on them. That's their problem. That's their solution. It probably ain't a problem to them. It's just a solution to what they want. You know what I mean? But we need to start promoting some more togetherness, some more mingling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because man, it's this, and we need to talk to our teenagers. You know what I mean? And we need to pay attention to them because they lost their social skills during the sports was gone. The sports was gone. The schools was gone. Everything was gone. Only thing was there was social media. And when we got all this negativity on social media, it's feeding their head. It's feeding them. So somebody got to get on here and speak. I don't want to speak about no killings and all that. We hear that all the time. I done lost few folks. You know what I mean? I don't want to promote death. You know what I mean? We want to promote life and progress. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to feel none of that. You know, we gonna have a good time though. I hope people like and subscribe or whatever. I'm gonna give you content whenever I'm feeling it on my soul. I give you content. You know what I mean? I got some people I want to interview, some people that's living their life right, that did wrong things. I'm promoting growth within them. Some people that did wrong things, just trying to grow. Some youngsters that's doing the right thing, that stand out the way of the bull, and then some youngsters that's probably not doing the right thing, but that's why they got to do it. You know what I mean? I'm asking them why they got to do it. I know some of these people personally. Why do you have to do it? A lot of people do things because they got to feed themselves. You know what I mean? Got to eat. You know what I mean? You can't blame nobody for trying to eat. Some people work, some people eat. Some people steal, some people rob. You know what I mean? People do what they do. Can't blame them. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? You can try to give them some game. People don't want to talk to nobody no more. All the game, I ain't telling them nothing. What you mean you ain't telling them nothing? You got to tell them something. You got to tell them what we going to tell them. Can't tell them nothing. We're going to let them just fall off. The game is to be told, not sold. Some people can't afford it. What do you want them to pay? You ain't giving them no negative advice. You're giving them positive advice. Positive advice only. That should be free. You ain't teaching them how to rob a bank, then you won't have the robbery. You know what I mean? We trying to teach them how to go stop from robbing the bank, how to wake up every morning, go to work and get that done, and how to make that money count. You know, that's what we trying to do. We ain't trying to worry about none of that extra. That should be free game. If you don't know it, then don't tell it. Don't tell them no wrong way. Some stuff you can't say. Some stuff you don't know. If you don't know it, don't try to get nobody no fake game, because then that fake game they gonna bump their head and they're gonna be looking bad back at you. You know, just saying this trying to promote some growth, you know what I mean? I can't say no more. I'm blessed that I was able to complete this project that I did, because I didn't, you know what I mean? I without having no comments on the side or whatever like that, I don't know how to get this going where I can keep responding. You know what I mean? I would love to respond, but I'm learning as I go. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a tutorial, and it's going to be just some game again, some food for thought, some game for your head, or my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor. You know what I mean? I'm not a psychiatrist. You know what I mean? But I've been some places and I know some things. You know what I mean? And I've been through it. I'm still here. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I appreciate your time. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope y'all like and subscribe or whatever. It's good with me.